Hey everyone, it's been a minute. I am going to read for Gemini tonight. Gems, since we hit it off oh so well the last time and hoping it's not a fluke. So let's see. I get the energy, right? Gemini, that like a heavy burden has been lifted off your shoulders, or is going to be lifted off your shoulders. Like something so heavy that was weighing you down, like for a hot minute, is now being lifted. You are now able to fly again. You are now able to be you again. You're now able to breathe, you know? You now find beauty and grace in something that was so toxic. I guess you try to find the beauty in something so dark, but you had to learn how to let go because there was no beauty in that darkness. The beauty was you, and that darkness was weighing you down. You wanting to go somewhere, something's at a distance from you and you want to go to it, you want to travel. You needing to make a decision. Maybe dealing with the water sign, or this is just you needing to make a decision about an offer. You needing to make a decision maybe about eating healthier with fish, you know, being better for you. But with the Page of Cups, it's like someone who's determined, someone who, you know, wear their emotions on their sleeve. It's like you wanting to, or having to leave this water sign, but not making the decision of leaving a bad situation, person, place, or thing. A decision, a place that was heavy, a place that didn't make you feel good, you know, and you having to choose and walk away. Wow, what else? This is interesting. Whatever it is that you manifested or is manifesting, it's working. It's coming into rotation. It's coming into your 3D world, you know? So whatever you decide, you can make happen. Maybe it's traveling with this water sign, wanting to go somewhere and do something with this water sign. This card is someone doing too much, giving away where they're not supposed to be giving away. Or this is you manifesting abundance, having enough to be able to give to others, having enough to share, having enough to be able to give back because you know what it feels like. Or if you were dealing with somebody that was doing just that, stepping out of the situation that you two were in and just giving away to others. You're being divinely guided. Something great is going to happen. Why? Why is something great going to happen? Because it's what you manifested. This is something you set your heart and your intentions on. And it's going to work out. You're going to be abundant and successful. Justice will be in your favor. The turnout will be good and in your favor. There's going to be balance in the situation. You having to walk away from something that no longer was fitting to you, was fitting towards you, because maybe somebody was just doing too much or not doing much, doing too little. And you want something more. You want something, it's not what you wanted. You feel that it's not what you wanted. And because you chose to walk away because it was such a burden, you're going to be rewarded. There's justice in the end. Because you made the right move. You made the right decision. What else for Geminis? What's up for my Geminis? But now you're smarter, you're better. You're learning, you know? We're always learning. You never stop learning, no matter how old you are. You've been strong and resilient in the situation. Trying to bite your tongue, trying to keep the peace. Because Gemini, come on. Like, that whole two-face and like back and forth deception stereotype, it's because, check this out, it's because you see it both ways and you want to keep the peace. You know, you don't want people to fight and struggle. You don't want chaos. You don't want conflict. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like playing devil's advocate with you. You know? Not saying much and biting your tongue to not cause conflict. It's like one person is saying, oh no, this looks gray, and this person is saying, oh no, that's definitely not gray, that's definitely brown. And you're like, you know what, it's kind of grayish brown, you know, because you want to keep the peace. You don't, regardless if it's really one way and not the other, like, it's just what it is. And I think because you play devil's advocate and you want to keep the peace and you know what I mean, and not have chaos, you kind of say what needs to be said, but yet it's not in your true form. But definitely getting justice out of this situation, because now you're choosing you. I'm not saying there's no more peace. I'm not saying you're choosing violence over peace. I'm just saying, like, you know, sometimes people are pushed to their limits and enough is enough, you know? Enough is enough, and now it's time to celebrate. Because you've been strong in a situation. And now you're going to be rewarded. You're going to be able to celebrate with your loved ones, to be happy, to laugh, to play, to touch, to dance. Because you've retreated, collected yourself and retreated and recouped and healed, or is healing and is doing what you need to do to move forward, to move forward from a situation that wasn't good for you, a situation you had to walk away from. The Queen of Swords. Wiser, stronger, reserved now. Taking no less of nothing that you deserve. More blunt and to the point. I feel like because you had to walk away from this situation, you're now like, you know what? I'm not playing any games with anybody. Like, that's the attitude now. I'm not playing any games. Like, you can approach me and come at me, but come correct. Because I am not the one to play with. I am not the one to play with. I think that's the vibe and the attitude now. And it's more like a little bit defensive, but it's just a mechanism, you know, like you have to be guarded. The Knight of Swords. So the Queen and the Knight is here. Two of Coins. You are juggling, or a decision has to be made, and the Tower just flipped. You had to make a decision. It may have involved children. Just someone's foundation had to come. How can I word this? Not come to an end, because that's not even like, no. So there's now instability, you know, like something has been shook up now. Something you thought was solid is now like crumbling, like it's no longer solid, and it may have involved kids and a family, to where now the happy home is no longer a happy home. There's now separation. And with the Knight of Swords, like fast action movement, like it happened pretty quick. And that's what you're healing from. It's kind of like at one point, this is what you wanted, you know? At one point, this is exactly what you wanted. But somehow along the road, things took a turn. Things took a detour, and it was unexpected. Things took a detour, and it was unexpected. Conflict, chaos, attitude, words being thrown around, harsh words, things being said and done that can't be taken back. But after the rain is always sun. Look at that 10 of coins. In the end, the justice and what you are manifesting is going to happen. You had to go through chaos. You had to go through this little obstacle, jumping hoops through fire, to learn and to grow from it. And now you know exactly what you want. Now you know exactly what you want. You're more blunt and straightforward about the things that you will tolerate and the things that you won't tolerate. And you're going to be surrounded by people who are like you. You're loyal. You're going to be admired. There's going to be laughter, joy, happiness, loyalty. Fruitful and abundant. fruitful and abundant in your 10 of Cups with your 10 of Coins. Happy life, happy home. Whatever that happy life, happy home is to you. You create it. But it's happy nonetheless. No more feeling neglected. No more feeling left out. No more feeling, you know, on the outside. What is Gemini's blockage? What is Gemini's challenge? What is Gemini's blockage in this situation? What is their challenge? What do they need to know moving forward? Challenges and blockages. What do they need to work through? I'm going to take this first card, which is Jack of Diamonds, planning out your next step, mapping out your next move, being more methodical about your next step now, taking the time, you know? Having a passionate conversation with someone, exchanging ideas with the Two of Clubs. Two people coming together, exchanging ideas and speaking passionately from the heart. Nine of Hearts, which is the Nine of Cups. Happiness, contentment, self-sufficient, independence, stability. Queen of Hearts. There's a lot of love here. Fruitful, abundant, successful, nurturing. Like this is what you're going into, coming out of this conflict, coming out of this pain that you had to heal from, of being neglected and left out. And walking into abundance, joy, fulfillment. So I feel like your blockage is is now you not being impulsive about situations, you really thinking it out and planning and making a plan and being methodical about your moves now. It's you weren't doing that before. And that's why things maybe haven't been successful. This was flipped this way, which was surrender to the divine. Trust your instinct. Trust your intuition. Trust your higher self. Trust your gut. Don't doubt yourself. Know that you're making the right decision for you. One last advice for Gemini before we close out. Emotions are running high. This may be a new situation coming out of you coming out of healing. Your emotions are going to be high, but again, methodical moves now. Think. Don't just act and be impulsive off emotion. Think. Plan things out. You know, write things down. How am I going to move forward from this? Okay. Like, subscribe, and comment. I will see you guys next time.